charging for your time. If you currently are, as in like you're actually, 15-minute calls and that kind of thing, 30-minute, 25, whatever the case may be, you're already charging for your time. Skip this video. This video is not for you. If you're not, it's okay. Stick around. You're safe here. Like, you could put the everything away. You're completely fine. I want you to process this video. Okay. Now, obviously, I have nothing to show you, so you can go about your day. You know, put your headset on, listen to this video as you're going about your day, or whatever the case may be. This video, the goal for this video is only to inspire you to charge for your time. I'm gonna start by talking about the mistakes I made, and then I'll go into sharing some tips and advice, and then I'll get off of this. And you leave your thoughts down on the comments, okay? That's going to be very, very important. Make sure to leave your comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon. But really, take the time to leave your thoughts down on the comments. I do respond to the comments, so leave those comments down below. So let's talk about it, right? Charging for your time. How do you do it? How do you go about that, right? So, like I said, I'm going to start with myself. So, 10 plus years ago, I'm not going to go into my whole history and all of that, but that was one of the biggest mistakes that I made. Now, when I think about it, right, I didn't charge for my time. I was too caught up. This was Guillermo 10 plus years ago before anything, when I was selling logos, getting paid in cash in New York City, like a crazy person. Like, it was profitable at the time. I made thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Like, I had a site that literally focused on one thing. It focused on one thing and nothing else. One thing, right? I understood the vertical, made a ton of money, and I was leaving money on the table. So that's this image that you're seeing here. It's literally money on the table. That's what this whole thing is about. I left a ton of money on the table, okay? I wasn't charging for my time. I was too focused on just trying to provide the service and taking care of, the individual I was working with, and a bunch of other things. I wasn't considering what I knew. You know a lot of stuff, like I knew a lot of stuff back in the day. Prior to me selling logos, I was already doing SEO. I was setting up what we call like lead gen pages, and I would rank them and that kind of thing. Like, I was already ahead of the game. But like, the mistake that I made was I was just completely discounting myself. Like, I was just putting myself in the back burner, and I was just thinking about the service. So I would put it all over the place. Free consultation, call now, call here, do this, do that, right? That was one of the biggest mistakes that I made. And hopefully at this point, like, you're hitting the like button, cuz I'm sharing some real facts. That was one of the biggest mistakes. When I think about it, it's obviously a lesson that I clearly learned from over the years, but my point with all of this is that you want to charge for your time. How do you charge for your time? I know you're asking yourself right now, like, yeah, well, how in the world do I do this? I don't really feel like I know much. Well, that's where we start right there, right? Confidence. Ourselves. Confidence within ourselves, right? Do we have confidence in what we know, like truly know, right? Do we feel like we know enough that we've actually, generated, substantial, enough to be able to share and charge for it? All right. Do we have the tools? Have we gone through and gone through the challenges, essentially, right? Like, what I'm saying here is, like, you need to go through it, learn it, monetize it, and prove to yourself that you're good at that thing, right? Like, you can make bank off that one thing. So if you understand that you could make bank at that one thing and you're good at it, charge for your time. Charge for your time. And I'll say it again, charge for your time. It doesn't matter, the vertical that you're in, okay? Like, it doesn't matter. I know of someone right now that's charging, from what I last seen, I don't want to give too much away, but they're charging for 30 minutes of their time, and they're good at this one little thing. It's not even marketing related. Okay? So I'm trying to open up your mind here to fully understand that, like, you could really be leaving a lot of money on the table. Not everybody's going to want to work with you. I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, Guillermo, but if I put the fee on the page, then, you know, they're going to be discouraged. They're going to run away. They're not going to want to do business with me. You got it wrong. That's not the right way to look at it. Consider yourself, value yourself and your time and what you know. Consider yourself, value your time and what you fully, truly know. Start there. Start there. When the mind scatters and goes left and right, start with you. What do you know? What do you fully understand? And then from there, you can, you'll begin to see it a little different. Okay? Then you'll be okay with saying, you want 30 minutes, 15 minutes of my time? Here's the fee. Okay? And like I was saying before, not everybody's going to want to do business. So those that truly appreciate what they do and love what they do and are compassionate and take what they do serious, whether they don't care or whatever, but they take what they do serious, and you have that proof on your page and the proof is there, they're going to pay for that time. They're going to pay for that time. It's not going to happen as fast as you want it, but as long as you do your due diligence, they will pay for that time. Okay? So, with that being said, I left a link down below. I encourage you. We're going to be revamping a lot of what we do inside of our contributors portal in the next couple of days, actually, including our mobile app. If you don't know, we do have a mobile app. If you go to the Android store and type in Red Tour Media LLC, you will see it there downloaded, okay? We're going to be making a lot of improvements to the contributors portal. We're going to be doing some fun stuff as well. We're going to be doing some challenges. We're going to be doing some live training sessions as well, group sessions, okay, where you could engage with me and we could continue the conversation going. So I left those links down below. Stay involved, stay connected. One thing you probably don't know is that inside of our contributors portal, you can book time with me. You can book time. Yes, I take care of all of my members. Why? Because they are paying for the time, which means they're taking what they do serious. They are taking, I'm not saying they pay for every call because it's at no cost to them, but they've already paid in advance, okay? And we appreciate them here and we take care of them here and they continuously stay involved. So I go all in for my members. I take care of them. Why? Because they're taking what they do serious. So if you're taking what you do serious and you feel like, you know what, I need to humble myself, I feel like I'm leaving too much cash on the table, I'm ready to pick business up, well, you're in a safe place. You're here. You're listening to this. I left some links down in the description. Click those links. Book some time. Let's get on a call. If you don't take that step, then you're too caught up in the thoughts. You're thinking too much. You're like, I don't know what I want to do in life. I'm confused. If you're there, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Get clear. If you need help getting clear, that link is down below. So with that being said, hopefully you took a lot from this video. I shared a lot. I talked about my experiences. I talked about the mistake that I made early by just focusing on my services and not my time and what I knew. Having confidence in myself back in the day enough to be able to say, no, you're going to pay for 15 minutes of my time. Okay, and there's many ways that you can do that. I'm happy to share with you privately. That link is down below. All right. So the takeaway from this video is start charging for your time. I'll see you inside of the contributors portal.